everyone, my name is Anya and welcome back to my channel. It is in the beginning of May when I'm filming this video, but this will probably go up sometimes in mid-May I'm aiming for. I was hoping to do an update. This is my Project Pen update, I should have probably said that earlier. I was hoping to do an update a month and a half ago in like March, but my health has been pretty bad and throughout the entire month of March I was in rehabilitation and treatment for my health because I have fibromyalgia, which is a chronic illness. Because my health has been pretty bad, I haven't been able to wear a lot of makeup or do much, so I haven't made as much progress as I wanted to, but I still have some products I have finished and I want to take you through the products I have finished, the current 10 at a time products I have, because I have used a couple up, rotated in some new ones, and the progress on my skincare that I have visible progress on. I do want to make my checkups more frequent though, because there is a little bit more exciting for me as well to track my progress on things if I check up sooner. So today's May, I'm probably going to do a checkup early or mid-July, so every 2-ish months from here on out. Now for some of the products I didn't actually have any way of marking how much product was in them, but I will put pictures up on my blog as well as on Instagram before and after of the products, just so you can see the progress I have made. I'm going to start off with the products I have finished. So in my little box of empties I have 3 Drunk Elephant products. I finished off the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel, as well as the Sea Film a Day Serum. None of these 3 products I have repurchased or thought about repurchasing. Unfortunately, the Be Hydra Gel Moisturizer is not enough moisture for me, and I didn't really notice a difference with the serums, and they're pretty expensive, so I didn't really see a point in repurchasing them. I also have 2 lip balms finished. I finished up my Maybelline Baby Lips Dr. Rescue in Too Cool. I like this a lot, but it's not the most hydrating one I have, which is the reason I'm not going to be repurchasing. And I also finished up the Yes to Grapefruit Naturally Smooth Lip Balm. I like this, but for the same reason, I have found more hydrating lip balms that I prefer, so none of those were repurchases. I also finished up my Zoella Wonder Hand Cream. It's completely flat, I can't get any more product out of this. I love this, and I have 2. One currently open in the winter scent and another backup of the winter scent because I prefer that one. But I think they are great hand creams, they soak into the skin really quickly. Then I finished up one of the Body Shop tea tree oils. Bought a backup of this because I love this, so I already have another one. But this was about there, so maybe about a third left or something, and I fairly certain I use way more than you're supposed to whenever I use this, but I just pop it on my finger and put it on my blemishes, and that works really great for me. The rest are makeup. So I finished off this one, which is the Maybelline Baby Lips in Grapevine, which is a sort of purple one. It goes on mostly clear though, and I didn't really love the scent. And again, the Baby Lips are not the most hydrating of lip balms, so I won't repurchase. I also finished off my Revlon lip butter. This is in the shade Berry Smoothie. I really like this. This is really nice and hydrating. It has been discontinued, but also since I don't gravitate towards tinted lip balms anymore, this wouldn't be a repurchase for me anyway, but I find it nice to wear. I also finished off my NARS concealer. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Chantilly. Love this one. I used it mostly as a foundation, which is why I used this up in like 6 months, but amazing product, and I will repurchase this when I've gone through some of the other stuff in my collection, because I currently have a lot and I want to downsize a little bit before I go repurchasing something that I will use continuously until it's gone and forget about all the other stuff. This is the newest one in this box. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist or Brow Artist Plumper in the shade Light to Medium. This has got some product left in it, but it's getting really dry, and I struggle applying enough of this on my brows, so I just decided this is gone. It's almost 3 years old, which is way past its expiration, which I take with a grain of salt anyway. But it's drying up, there's not a lot left in here, so I feel pretty confident saying this is done, since I can't get it to work on my brows the way it is supposed to. Another brow product I finished off very quickly actually, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Auburn. This is my favourite brow pencil. It's super easy to work with. It's really quick for me to use this to draw on my eyebrows and I really like it. The shade Auburn also works great with my red hair. The last product in the finished box is my e.l.f. Makeup Mist Set. I really like this. This is top 3 of my favourite setting sprays. I just really like how this makes my skin look, how it makes my makeup look, and it does a pretty decent job at holding my makeup in place. I already have a new one of this because I had a backup and then a backup of the backup, don't ask. But I go through setting sprays really quickly, so I really like that one. So next up, I'm going to take you through my current 10 at a time products. Now most of these are the same as the ones I started with because I only finished 2 of my original ones, and then all the other ones were actually substitutes in because they were nearly all gone. So I still have my L'Oreal True Match foundation. Now the tape, the bottom line of the tape is where I started at, and I have made a tiny bit of progress. You can see the black mark there. I haven't used this a lot. As I said, I haven't worn a lot of makeup and I've also been trying out a lot of other things. So I haven't worn this a lot, but I am going to focus this now that we are coming into a bit of a warmer month because this is too dark for me originally. I know that this is one that I will definitely be able to finish by the end of the year. Another one here is my Kix Translucent Loose Powder. I had the original mark on the side, which was just a blue line. Not sure how well you'd be able to see, but I decided to mark it on the bottom because I haven't actually used this. So I'm not sure how well you'd be able to see, but the lines are where my finger's at, so that one end down. I have pretty much the same left. I would estimate when I hold it like this, it's about half of the container, which you can maybe see a little bit there, but this didn't come fully filled up, so I don't actually know how much I used. I don't actually think I've used this once, maybe once or twice, but not enough to actually see any difference. I do want to change that though because I do want to finish that one. Let's see, another one here that I have had since the start of the year that I've actually made visible progress on is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Not sure how well you'll be able to see, but I've actually hit pan on this one and I'm really happy about that. This again is a couple of years old and I do want to finish it off. I love this as a primer or just on its own when I'm not really wearing much makeup, but this has again been pushed a bit to the side when testing other stuff, but I am very happy that I'm hit pan on that one. Another one that I've made a little bit of progress on, but that is drying up on me a lot faster than I expected, is my NYX Tame Frame. I have dug myself a little well in the centre there, so I still have tons of product left around the rim, and I've hit a baby pan that you're not really able to see. But this is starting to let go from the edges, so it's drying up, and I've noticed that when putting it on it kind of dries and balls up a lot easier, so I have to put it on the back of my hand first to warm it up. Still like the look of this, but I do set this with another eyeshadow, a bit of a darker one, because this colour, which is in the shade Blonde, doesn't match my hair anymore. Now that this is drying up, I don't think I have that long left with it, maybe a month or 2 before it becomes unusable, and I want to try and get as much use of it as possible in that time, but I've kind of come to peace with that I won't be able to finish this one. I want to use as much of it as possible, and I do think it is a great product. Next one that I have made some progress on is my MAC eyeshadow in Wedge. Now, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see, but I've only got product left around the corner of the rim there. And I estimate that if I use this for my brows and for my eyeshadow for 7 days, it will be gone. So a week. But I don't wear makeup 7 days straight. So that's why I'm saying 7 days and not a week. But a week's worth of makeup, this will be gone. And I'm very happy about that because I like this a lot for my brows, but I'm getting a bit tired of it because it is getting old. A newer product into my rotation is the Colourpop one in Glow. I have hit half pan on this, and this is one of the drier Super Shock shadows from Colourpop that I've ever had. And this is essentially my exact skin tone, which when you look at it, this looks super pale compared to me, but when blended out, it is my skin tone, tiny bit lighter if anything. But I tend to scrape this out, roll it into a ball and press it in the centre whenever it gets too far up in the corners, or I will push it together, because I'm only able to use this with my fingers, because if I apply this with a brush it ends up looking too dry and flaky. So this is coming to the end of its life and I want to use it up if I can before it completely dries out. I think I can definitely do that because I can use this under any eyeshadow, and I pretty much use this every time I wear makeup anyway. So I do think that is one I will be able to finish. One I know for sure I'll be able to finish, that I'm actually almost finished, is my Almay Smart Shade Butter Kiss in the shade Berry Light Medium, which is 50. There's barely any product left in here. This will be gone within the next 2 weeks because I use this as my lip balm and I love it. Unfortunately, again, because I don't really reach for tinted lip balms or anything like this when I wear makeup, this won't be a product for me to repurchase, nor that I would be able to, because we don't actually have access to Almay in Norway. That is, I believe, a American brand that is only available in the US. I am pretty happy with it, but I'm also going to be happy with it gone because it is getting old. It's coming up to 3 years now this summer. Can't believe it's been 3 years since I went to Florida. I'm having serious Disney withdrawals, but I very much enjoy this, but as I said, I am just using it up right now and I don't really see myself repurchasing this. Even if I go to Florida again, it's not going to be something I'm going to bring home. Then I have my Kat Von D ink liner. This is just a mini one. It's still nice and creamy and I haven't used this once. I need to. I still haven't filmed my ink versus tattoo liner comparison. I still want to, and I'm going to see if I can find the tattoo liner that my mum has to try them out, but I don't really wear a lot of liner. I just want to finish this because this has been open the longest and I don't want it to dry out on me because that would be me wasting my money completely. Another product in my talented time, this was from the original one, and this one I have made pretty decent progress on, is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Again, this is shattered, so I can't tip it too much and I am extremely sorry for the glare, but I have made a pretty big dip. This is going to be better shown in a picture, so I'll probably insert that here. But I made a decent sized dip in the middle shade, which is the only one I can use as a highlighting shade. The left one I use as a bronzer and a contour, so this one has gone by pretty quickly and I do like that one a lot. The right one I tend to mix into the middle one just as a highlighter, and I will also use this on my eyes whenever I want something nice, soft and simple. I really like the palettes and I love the powders, but I'm not going to repurchase the palette. I bought it with the intention to use every single shade as a highlighter, and because only one of them is a true highlight on me, I won't repurchase this, but I might repurchase that middle shade in a full size single because I do like the powder. My final makeup product is my Tarte Lights Camera Splashes mascara. This is my favourite mascara ever. I have bought one of their regular ones, not the waterproof version, the Lights Camera Lashes one, and I haven't tried that one out yet, but this is drying out. I can tell because it doesn't apply as easily as it does. I need about 2 to 3 coats of this to make it look like it did with one coat when it was like fresh and brand new. This is also getting old. For my own health and safety reasons, because this has got like a 3 or 6 month shelf life, I'm not going to use this if I haven't finished it by the end of May. Basically, I'm giving myself a month to use it up, and if I don't, I'm not going to play with it anymore anyway because it is getting old. And as I said, I have noticed it drying out. It's not as juicy as it was before, there's not as much product on the wand, so I am definitely finishing this. I'm just hoping I'm going to be able to do it before the end of the month. If not, I'm just gonna get rid of it anyway because I don't want to put something that old on my face. I take expiration dates with a grain of salt with pretty much everything: food, makeup, skincare. The only time I stop using products is if they smell differently, the consistency or colour changes, reacts badly with my skin, and basically gives me some sort of reaction. Now, this hasn't done that to me yet, but because it is drying up, I'm noticing it doesn't wear as well and it doesn't apply as easily, and that's when I know they're coming to the end of their life. So I don't have a lot left in this and I'm hoping to use up as much as possible, but I am planning on becoming a bit more strict with myself with expiration dates because, you know, they are there for a reason. I'm still not going to throw away mascara after 3 months because I don't get enough wear for 3 months out of a mascara anyway, but I'm not going to hold them open for more than a year. I'm going to be a bit more strict with myself. Then for my skincare. Now, I'm going to start with this one. This is my Simple Micellar Water. Started there and I'm now down here. Super happy with this progress. I only like this as a skincare cleansing step, not as a step for removing makeup, because I don't find that this removes makeup well at all. Won't repurchase because I prefer Bioderma over this one, and I'm just going to keep repurchasing Bioderma because Bioderma I like both for the makeup removing properties as well as a skincare step. Pretty happy with my progress on this one, and this will be done within my next checkup. Next product is also a cleansing product. This is from Formula 1006. It's the So Totally Clean Deep Pore Cleanser. I haven't made as much progress with this one because I have been using this one, but I have made a little bit of progress, and I am pretty confident that now that I am actively reaching for this one a lot more, I will be making a lot more progress a lot faster, and this will probably be done, if not by the next check-in, then the one after that. And I'm also pretty excited to get a lot of these products out of my skincare drawer, because not all of them are favourites, and they're kind of just taking up space. Two products that are taking up space that I don't really like and that I won't repurchase. Formula 1006 again, Seriously Shine Free Mattifying Oil Free Moisturiser. I like a lot of products from Formula 1006. This is not one of them. This is too drying for my skin, unfortunately, and I can't get it to work underneath makeup, which is something I need my moisturisers to do. I have very little left of this one, so this will be gone by the week, end of the week. I'm filming this on a Saturday, so you know, within a week this will be done, and I'm happy to get this out of my collection. This is an eye cream from First Aid Beauty. It's the Eye Duty Triple Remedy Fair to Medium one. This is just too dry for my under eyes. Again, not enough moisture, and I'm fairly certain this makes my under eyes really sensitive, or my eyes really sensitive, because every time I'm using this one I notice that my eyes are a lot more watery, which is probably a sign I should stop using it. I have found a way to use this that makes my eyes a lot less sensitive, which makes me think that maybe it wasn't this but a different product that I have now stopped using. I'm going to use up as much of this as possible. I don't have too much left. Well, because I only use a tiny bit, I do have a lot left, but I was like up to here with product, so I made a pretty decent dent, but I'm probably going to give this 2 months, and if I don't like it by the end of my next check-in, this will either go in the bin or to one of my family members so you can finish it up for me. And because it is too dry and I don't really like it, I will obviously not repurchase. This one I haven't used. I also forgot to mark it last time, so I have put a little mark there. I don't really like this, or I have used it maybe once or twice. I don't really like this. I don't really find that it removes waterproof makeup, and since I wear waterproof mascara nearly every single time, the Tarte one, I kind of need it to remove waterproof makeup, but I do want to finish this one up because it's just taking up space. Drunk Elephant, again, this is the sunscreen. I am fairly certain I'm not going to use this one up. I kind of have made the decision in my head that I'm just going to give this one away, because this reacted really badly with my skin the last couple times I used it. It was like burning, which is not a good sign. So I think I'm just going to give this one to my mum and my sister, because it just doesn't work with my skin, and I hate wearing anything on my face that burns because it's not supposed to. So bye bye little one. I have tried it several times and it doesn't work. One that I love, that I have made some progress on, is my number 7 Protect and Perfect Lip Care. I have a little bit less than half left. I like this one a lot. I'm going to be sad to see this one go, but I do already have a backup because I got one in the Advent calendar last year as well. I like this one a lot, and if you can get it, this is a really great lip balm. I haven't brought out any of the masks because I haven't made visible progress. I think I used the Body Shop one once or twice, and I have a couple other ones as well that I've only used like once each, so there's not any visible progress on them. I'm going to work a lot more on that, but my health has been really badly. I know I say that I have a chronic illness, that means my health is never really good, but it's been particularly bad at the start of this year, and I haven't really had time to prioritise face masks. because I've had to prioritise eating and drinking. Now that it's stabilising and I've gotten a bit more help and hopefully everything's on the right track, I will start integrating face masks and a little bit more of like an intricate skincare routine as my self-care routine every single night. I'm not going to do a face mask every single night. I might, just because, but I'll probably do it at least once a week. So hopefully I will get through those by my next, you know, have a visible progress thing by my next check-in. So I may or may not have already ended the video and then remembered I have one more product to show progress on. And this is the perfume I've been working on. It's the Zala Blissful Mistful. Started there, and I now have 1 use or something like that left. I like this scent a lot, and I'm not going to purchase this right away, but it is one I would consider repurchasing sometime in the future because I like it a lot for layering with other perfumes, because this one doesn't last the longest on me, but the scent is really nice. I really like it. It's the same scent that is in her hand creams, and I just find it really nice, relaxing, calming for layering under other like florally or sweet perfumes, just because I like the scent. But I have made a lot of progress on that one, and this will be done by my next one, and I'm hopeful to finish my White Musk Libertine by the next check-in as well. I did actually find a large bottle of that one on eBay, and I was so happy because it's been discontinued since like 2015, and I'm really sad about that one because it is my all-time favourite perfume, but I have a large bottle that I'm going to hold off from using for a little bit just because I love it so much. But I found that one, I'm really happy, so I can now use that one, and if possible refill the smaller bottle because I love the decorations out on the outside. But if that's not possible, I might keep it for decorational purposes or put it in like a memory box or something like that, because I am quite sentimental and I have a lot of memory things that I just keep in boxes and folders and stuff. That was everything I have to talk about in today's video. If you're doing a project pan, leave yours down below. I will hopefully do an update in about 2 months and not in 5 because it's a bit too long in between. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!